It's official. You are taking your company to a whole new level. We at FFS Business Advisors take great pride in guiding your every step. Let's listen to a live discussion regarding the laws of California and how to customize your LLC operating agreement.
Today, we're diving into a really foundational legal document for California businesses, the LLC operating agreement. We've got a stack of detailed sources here, and our job is to pull out the key takeaways you absolutely need.
Yeah, and it's fascinating, really. This one document, it shapes the whole internal governance. It helps prevent disputes, before they happen, and crucially, safeguards that limited liability. It's basically the internal constitution for your business. Spells out the rules of the road.
A constitution. I like that. Not just a rule book. Okay, so let's unpack that because it sounds like way more than just a formality people might think it is.
Oh, absolutely. It is not just a formality. Under California law, every LLC needs one, even if it's just you, a single member LLC. And this isn't something you file with the state. Keep in mind, it's an internal agreement, but it's legally binding between the members or between you and the company if it's just you.
Okay, so it's internal but mandatory. What's the big risk then? What happens if you, say, skip it or just use some generic template?
Well, the biggest risk, and it's a major one, is potentially losing your personal liability protection. They call it piercing the corporate veil. See, without a clear written agreement showing the business is separate from the owners, a court might say, look, this isn't really a separate entity. And suddenly your personal assets, your house, your savings could be on the line for business debts.
Oof. Okay, that's huge. So you definitely want that separation clear.
Exactly. And relying on just an oral agreement, very risky, hard to prove, messy if disagreements pop up later.
Right. So beyond just having something written down, what absolutely needs to be in this Constitution to make it effective?
Good question. It covers, the basics, names, addresses, purpose, but the real meat is in how things actually work, like how members contribute capital, how that's tracked, and really importantly, how profits and losses are allocated.
Profits and losses. Okay.
Yeah, and tied to that is ensuring distributions can cover taxes. You want to avoid phantom income.
Ah, right, where you owe tax on money the business earned, but you haven't actually received yet.
Precisely. A good agreement plans for that. It also spells out the management structure. Are all members managing day-to-day, or do you appoint specific managers?
And what about disagreements? Like, how do decisions get made? Voting.
Yes, exactly. It needs to define voting power for big decisions. And critically, how you resolve deadlocks. Because if you don't spell this out, California's default rules kick in. That's the RULLCA, the Revised Uniform LLC Act.
And those default rules might not be ideal.
Often not. They might require, say, unanimous consent for things you'd want more flexibility on, which can really stall the business. And another thing, it sets out member duties. Interestingly, California law lets you define, alter, or even eliminate certain fiduciary duties.
Whoa, wait. Eliminate fiduciary duties.
Like
the duty of loyalty or care. That sounds risky.
It can be extremely risky, yes. It's usually only seen in very specific, sophisticated setups with expert legal counsel involved. Tampering with those duties without fully understanding the implications is a minefield. It really highlights why customization is so vital.
So no generic templates off the internet.
Please, no. They rarely cover California specifics or your unique situation. Getting proper legal advice is it's an investment upfront that saves massive headaches later.
Even for a single-member LLC. Still worth getting it done right.
Absolutely. It reinforces that separate legal status, which is key for liability protection, even if you're the only owner.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Taxes. What's the story for California LLCs? I hear there's flexibility.
Yeah, that's a big plus. By default, a single-member LLC is a disregarded entity for tax purposes. The IRS basically sees it as you, the owner. Simple. Multi-member LLCs default to partnership taxation. Both mean pass-through taxation. Profits and losses pass through to the owner's personal returns.
Avoiding that double taxation corporate thing.
Exactly. And you can also elect to be taxed differently, like an S-Corp or a C-Corp, if that makes sense for your situation. Perhaps to save on self-employment taxes for an S-Corp, for instance.
That sounds good. But California, there are always some specific costs, right?
Ah, yes. The California reality check, there's an $800 annual franchise tax. Every single LLC, profitable or not, pays this. Minimum.
$800 just to exist, basically.
Pretty much. And then there's a tiered fee based on total California income, starting if you make over $250,000. That fee can climb up close to $12,000.
Ouch. Okay, good to know. Definitely something to factor in.
For sure. Those fixed costs are a big consideration here.
And really quickly, I've heard the term holding company. Sometimes they're LLCs. What's that about?
Right. So a holding company, which is often set up as an LLC, doesn't usually run operations itself. Its business is owning other things like subsidiary operating companies or valuable assets like real estate or intellectual property, primarily for enhanced liability protection. It isolates assets. If one operating company gets sued, the assets held safely in the holding company are typically protected. It can also offer tax advantages, like consolidating returns or managing dividends more effectively within a group, but it does add complexity and cost.
Got it. More layers, more protection, more admin.
That's the trade-off, yeah.
Okay, so wrapping this up, the bottom line seems to be a well-thought-out, customized California LLC operating agreement isn't optional paperwork. It's fundamental.
It's the blueprint for your business. It protects you, manages expectations, and provides that crucial legal separation.
An investment, really.
Absolutely. An investment in clarity, stability, and protection. And remember, get good legal and tax advice and revisit the agreement as your business grows and changes.
So here's our final thought for you to chew on. Considering how much you can customize this agreement affecting liability, taxes, control, how might crafting yours really meticulously unlock potential or head off risks you haven't even thought about yet for your business?
Think about that. The structure you lay down now, it really can shape your entire financial future.
As complicated as this all may seem, FFS is here to help. You, just like they helped me, Family Financial Strategies has been helping entrepreneurs build successful businesses since the turn of the century.